Welcome to everyone watching this video. In the previous videos, we have completed the coding part of our Tic Tac Toe HTML JavaScript CSS based game. And we have also added the index page as well as the menu page for our whole game. So if you have not checked those videos, you are really missing on something. So you can go in the description. There is a link on which you can click and it will redirect you to the playlist where you can see all of those previous videos in which we have created all of this game. You can see we have done this. In today's video, whenever someone wins, we are showing a very sad message. X has won. That's it. Like nothing, there is, blank page with nothing and a small message X has won. Obviously, we don't need that. For that, what we are going to do, we are going here and we are going to create a new x.html, o.html, as well as tie.html pages which would be displayed when somebody wins. For that, we are going to make a new file inside of our source directory. We have, if you remember, we have also planned all of these directory, okay, like how will the structure of our files would be. Let's just add a new file named x1.html. We will add one more file which is o1.html. One final file which we are going to add is tie.html. Okay, inside of x1.html we are going to add firstly our boilerplate code which we have been adding in other pages as well. So let's just copy till the nav bar from the top, right, like till here. Yep, paste it in here. And from the bottom, these two things we need. 1 minute. These two things we need. Control C for copying, Control V for pasting. Always remember that. Here, let's just first check how this x1.html really looks like. Go on to here slash source, go on to x1.html page. This is looking really nice, right? X1.html. How is the blue color being added? Because we are importing the CSS file right here. You can see this link tag. This link tag has been used to import the style sheet, CSS, as well as everything from the globals.css file. So all of the styling has been applied here. There are a few things, we have this. We need to add X has one message, or more precisely, player X has one message. How we are going to like show that message? You can see my cursor, right? Where my cursor is right now placed, right here. We are going to show that X has one right at this location. For this, we are going to go here, div slash div, and inside of this, we are going to be writing in an h1 tag, or not an h1 tag. We are going to go to our index or html page and copy this h1 tag already, which we have also applied the styling to it using the class main underscore title. We are just going to copy it. Always remember, if you are a coder, you need to think lazy. That is actually really a nice quote, you should always remember that. Here we have tic tac toe, and we are going to change this to player, player x, x actually capital X has one, right? With few exclamation marks. And if you remember in the previous videos, we have also discussed that we should not add the exclamation mark or any special characters directly inside of our HTML files. It is never recommended to add, like these special characters which are anything except underscore, which is a special character like exclamation mark and percents, that small like arrow of, power of the percent sign. You should not add those directly inside of your web pages. There are HTML codes for those special characters. Go on to Google, search for the HTML code that you want to add. Let me just search for HTML code for X exclamation mark. Here you can see exclamation mark. Here we have and percent hashtag 33 with a semicolon. You can use this to add this exclamation mark inside of your HTML page. Always remember this, never use like random special characters inside of your HTML, because somewhere in the future you might need to use something called as JSX, which is an advanced form of HTML, and there you will get lots of errors if you use like just exclamation marks. You need to use this special HTML codes that are specifically designed for your purpose. Go on to here, tic tac toe game, refresh, and player X has one. You can see with the exclamation marks. We need to center align this, right here. For that, we are going to declare this div, which I have already declared, and we are going to add a styling to this. Okay. Firstly, we are going to declare a class. We could also have had added the styling directly inside of our div tag, but you should never do this, because adding style directly inside of your div, okay, or maybe directly adding style inside of any element, it is not recommended due to security reasons. You should also use you should always use CSS for these purposes in such a way that you are linking an outside external CSS file. Now this class is we have just added these codes. Inside of this, we are going to name this, for example, centering. Just something random, okay? But you should always add such meaningful names that after a while, when you have millions of millions of these different stylings, yeah, as you can see here, these are not millions but a lot of stylings, right? So after some time, when this happens, when you have so many different like menu bar title, once you read this parent box, like your brain automatically thinks, okay, I have used this styling for that. But if you give random names like ASDF or XYZ, then when someone goes to review your this CSS file, they are not gonna find it that soon. Okay, let's just copy the centering thing, which is where we have added that inside of X1, right? X1. Yeah. Centering, go to globals.css, paste it in here, dot centering with, this curly braces. And inside of this dot centering, we are going to give all of our styling to this specific element. For that, we are going to first do display flex. Why? You will know in a bit. Justify minus content to be center, as well as align items to center. Why are we doing this? Okay, whenever we apply display flex, it enables us to use these two special properties that you would definitely require in your further career, or if you are doing this as a hobby or XYZ, wherever you are using CSS, there is a extremely high chance you might need to use this, so pay attention. This display flex enables you to use these two special properties for aligning something to the middle of the page. You can see my cursor right here. Okay, if you want to align the child items of a div, so for example, here we have a div, right? So its child is this h1 because it is inside of it. So the h1, if you need to align anything to the middle of something, middle of a page, for example, your whole page, you need to use the justify content center, which will align it to the center in the x direction or horizontally, and align items help you align center in the vertical direction. Remember this always. Refresh this. This has been center aligned, but this had not been horizontally aligned. I mean vertically aligned, because I think so. Okay, we have enclosed it inside of a div, right? We need to give the div some height. Let me explain using inspect menu, which is extremely handy. Select this. I have kept my mouse over this. You can see that according to, this highlighted blue box, this highlighted box is you can see here. This is center aligned, but we need to increase the size of this box so that we can have this at the center of the page. For that, and also let me show you, this is the div centering thing. You can see here div centering that we have done, right? Go on to here, go to the div centering where we have this h1, and we need to give this centering 100% height of the whole screen. For giving the height to something of the whole screen, we use a special thing, which is height will be 100 VH. VH is for vertical height of your entire screen, or at least the web view where you are seeing your web page. So if I will refresh this, this will definitely work now. I think so. It should work, right? Refresh. Yeah. Now you can see at the very center we have this, but a scroll bar has been added and it is actually not at the center. That's how I spotted. This is not at the center. This is a bit below center. Reason, you can see this nav bar. This nav bar also has a height. So we are adding this thing, player X has one, to the center from the below of this nav bar to the below of this page. So what we need to do is we need to bring, like we need to subtract the height of the nav bar from the player X has one, right? Let's just do that. So height of the centering is, height is calc. We are going to calc this, okay? We are going to subtract the height of the nav bar from the 100 VH. So for doing that, go to the height, like how we will know what's the height of the nav bar. Go to the menu bar. I have named this menu bar, so remember that. And then the menu bar has a height of 30 pixel and a padding of 20 pixel at the top and bottom, left and right. So top we have 20 pixel padding, bottom we have 20 pixel padding, and an extra height of 30 pixels. So 20 plus 20 plus 30, it sums to 20 plus 20 is 40 plus 30 is 70. So for this, we are going to subtract 70 pixels from the 100 VH. Let's just go in here, refresh, and you can see this has been perfectly centered, aligned. I'm also, moving like I'm scrolling the page, but it is not going anywhere. It is perfectly a solid piece. X has one. It still looks quite boring, right? So let's just, I think so we can add a nice music and a confetti to this. So for adding confetti, go to Google and, for example, search for confetti in HTML. So, for example, let's just go to the first link, and here you can see they have literally provided all the like code that you need. Use Google. Google is your friend. It's your tool. You can use it for literally like getting your results. So, for example, if you want to add something else, maybe an animation for trumpets playing, you can just search for that. For example, currently we are going to use this library confetti, which is just named as canvas confetti, most probably made by Skypack. So copy this, and we are going to paste this inside of obviously a script tag slash script. So inside of the script tag we are going to paste this. What is this command actually doing? Let me explain to you. Import confetti. We are importing an object named confetti from, and from where? We are importing this from this URL. And this URL is again, this URL basically is providing a JavaScript file. And from this JavaScript file, there is obviously a .js at the end, which we have omitted. And like this will also work. So from this JavaScript file, we are importing this nice object, which is confetti. And how to use this object? Okay, so make confetti. Okay, so they have basically written like just call this function confetti and it will show a confetti on your web page. Let's just see how our confetti looks like. Save it, go on to Tic Tac Toe, refresh. Oh, there was no confetti. Why? Let's just check the terminal. So for example, if you want to check the terminal, right click on the page, click on inspect. You can also use the shortcut key Control Shift I. Here we have the console and it is telling uncaught syntax import declaration may only appear at top level of a module. Okay, so this is, what happens sometimes. This is just a script tag, and inside of which we have just added a random script. We also need to tell JavaScript that this is a module. So for example, the type of this thing, of this, like whatever code we have added, it is a module. We need to tell it. Save it, refresh, and nice. We can now see a nice confetti animation on our web page. So this was really working fine. Now let's just think how to add music to it. I know a very nice website which is Chrome Experiments, and most probably it is a music maker. Go on to here, and this is basically a song maker where I can go and create my own song using tiles, a very childish, way of creating songs. So let's just select, for example, any instrument like marimba is fine. And you can just click and create some kind of music. Let's just hear what it sound like. Okay, so this is fine for now. Let's just click on save, and we have basically created a nice music. Oh, there is an embed code also. Nice. We can add this inside of our HTML page directly and it will work, right? Actually, let's just not use it. Let's just download this wave file because we need to do some scripting also, right? Let's just download the wave file, and I'm going to like move this wave file obviously to my this like inside of this. So let me just move it. So as you can see, I have added this win.wave to like my project inside of the static folder, obviously, because static folder contains all of the images as well as the audio files or whatever that is not, the part of your own like web page. Now let's just make a nice tone for tie also, which I have just added. This will be played when tie happens. So click on save, click on download wave file, and we have also downloaded that. Now let me just move this file again to this project directory. So as you can see, I have added this win.wave. Now let me tell you one more thing. I am currently using the Kate editor, Kate. So there is so whenever you like do something with the files externally, you need to click on this refresh button so that you can just refresh all of those things. So now you can see the loose. Actually, this is not loose. This is tie. Okay. So tie dot wave, because we are only going to celebrate the like the win, not the lose. Okay, let's just go to here, and here we have, let's just refresh this. Confetti has been displayed, but no sound is being played because we have yet not coded it. So go on to Google. I'm just telling you like how to use Google. Okay, so how to play audio in JavaScript. See, there is also one more very good website which is Stack Overflow, which will help you to learn most of things. Like whenever you get stuck in your code or anywhere, just go to Stack Overflow and they will help you. We have var audio, new audio, and we need to link the mp3 file which is inside of the static folder. So dot dot slash, which now we are outside in the source directory. Now inside of the static folder, static, we have the win dot wave file, right? Let's just see how this goes. Refresh, nothing played. Why? Most probably because we have linked the file wrong or something. We are here, right? We are going outside of this directory into the source directory. Then inside of the static folder, we have a win.wave file that we are playing. But what's the issue? Refresh this and let's just see in the inspect tab. Again, I'm showing you all of this because whenever an error happens, okay, just go here, check for it. Autoplay is only allowed when approved by user. Oh, okay. So auto playing of the audios is not allowed. So let's just allow it. Obviously, there is this button on your browser also. I am currently using Firefox. Allow audio and video. Now let's just see what happens. Nice. This is nice. So whenever X wins, that's what you get. In Thai, we are just going to copy. Now everything has been done. Now just copy pasting time. Copy this, paste it inside of this, change the music, win.wave to tie.wave. Also, confetti, we don't need confetti on tying, right? Yep. And just play the audio. And one more thing, we have not added play again option. There should be two options, play again or go to the menu, right? For play again, let's just first complete the copy tasking. Okay, so player X has one, change this to tie in capital words, fine. And audio is also playing, everything is fine. Copy the X has one, copy that, go to this one, right? O1, O1. And O1, we have to just paste it and change this to player O has one. Yes, player O has one. We have completed this coding for now, and now let's just add a few things, which is a button, right? For example, to returning to the main menu. So the buttons styling, we are going to copy it from our original like video, right? So here we have this thing, the tie.html. Let's just programming x1.html itself. Here we need to add a button, right? So a button which is a link actually. Go to the index.html. Inside we have the button underscore a thing. We are going to add the same styling. Always remember, keep the same theming throughout your website whenever you build websites. Okay. Add anchor tag class button is a href dot slash menu dot html. Yeah, actually we needed this. Play again this time. Again. Now let's just check how our website is looking. But here's the button. Oh, actually, I'm programming in the O1. So let's just go to O1 itself. O1.html, nothing played. Why? Oh, autoplay has been turned off. Let's just allow autoplay. And yep, it is working. We have the play again button to the right side. We need to add this below. So for adding this to below, we need to put them inside of a div tag. Now putting them inside of a div tag. Div tag here and div tag here as well. Slash div. Has it been done? Refresh. Yeah, but the button is now not center aligned. So let's just center align the button quickly. For center aligning, we have already made a div named hero. Div slash div. Now let's just name it hero, right? So for naming it hero, we need to give this a class, a specific class of hero. Let's just give it a hero class. So here we have the class and hero. Now let's just see. Yeah, center align, nice music, play again button displayed. On clicking play again, you have the menu against computer. Actually, play again, I think so, we should go to the dot slash tic tac to HTML itself. We don't want to take the user to the menu page. Maybe menu page. Oh, we can add two buttons, menu page, and for that will be actually a very good thing. Copy this, paste it inside of here again, and a button for play again, a button for play again, and button for go to menu, right? So for go to menu should also be one more button. Refresh this. Oh, actually we need to go for x1.html. X, no, this time o1.html. Play again and go to menu. This really looks nice. Let's just go to menu this time. Oh, Go to menu is taking here. Okay, so change this to menu. Now we have completed the working part of, X has one. Let's just copy this to O has one. No, this is O has one. We need to take this to the X has one. So let's just take it to X has one. Command A, Command V. X has one. Change this to X. Change and go to tie. Command A, Command V. Replace the confetti and tie. Yeah, TYE. We have officially done these pages. Let's just go to x1.html with no buttons. Where is the x.html? Okay, we have not saved it. Yeah. So play again will take you here. And let's just go to o1.html, o1.html. And here we have play again, go to menu, and let's just go to menu this time. Okay, this is fine. And finally, the tie, which we have not seen yet. Tie.html. It is not playing anything. Why? Tie, where is the tie? Tie is here. We have the audio win. Oh no, we need the audio tie, right? Oh, this time we can remove the type module, obviously. And we need to also link the win. We have to link the TYE tie.wave this time. Let's just refresh and check. Oh, we have blocked the autoplay. Allow. Now refresh. Oh, tie is not aligned at the center. Okay, okay, it's fine. See, the tie has a different music at all. But really nice. Like this is working nice. Again, telling you more thing. I think so. The problem is that this font has been left aligned. Let's just center it aligned by doing a like more exclamation marks. This is also one of the ways. Let's just see. Yep, perfect. Now when actually X wins, when for example O wins, it is taking us to the previous page, not to our x.html. Let's reprogram that. And also I'm going to tell you one bonus thing here. Okay. So for example, we need to change whenever X is winning. Let's just close all of these files firstly. Close all of this, close index. Go to the tictacttoe.html, and here you can see we need to go on to every line and change this X has one to a command of JavaScript that will take you to that page, right? So I will tell you a faster way of doing this. Firstly, let's just type that command. Which command of JavaScript actually takes you to the page, right? Changes the page, redirects the user. That is document dot location dot href will be equal to, you can change the document's location to dot slash. Here X is winning, so dot slash x dot html, which is x1 dot html. Let's just see for, no, let's just not do it. What we are going to do is replace all of this with the above one. So how to replace it? Almost every IDE or text editor or whatever you call it has a feature, which is press Command F or Control F or whatever you have. Go on to this special thing, find all the document dot write and replace it with document dot location dot href. Yup. We are going to replace all. Click on replace all, and all the X have been easily replaced just like that. O have not been replaced because, well, we need to do that. So o1.html, this time change this to O has one to be changed to o.html. Let's just do this. This will work for sure. Replace all. Yep, it won. And finally, when tie is happening, we need to paste it in here and do a tie dot html. And finally, we have done it. So let's just try it. Most probably it will work or not. Let's just see who wins. See, X1. So it is showing this. Let's just play again. This time, let's make O win. O has won. Play again. Let's just make a tie this time. Let's just try to do a tie because doing ties, is very difficult. Most probably this will result in tie. No, this is X player has won. Play again. Oh, this is actually fun. Let's just go into here. Maybe this will be a X zero, and yeah, this is a tie. Nice. So in today's video, we have really completed the part of, offline multiplayer game as well as made a solid infrastructure for our website. In the next video, we would be making this even further. So in the next video, most probably we would be making this thing against computer. What happens when you play against computer? We are going to give this a mind of itself so that when you press X, it will choose the position of O. Okay. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thanks to you. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.